The Reavers are on the road again. Number 16 tackles number 6, so somebody's got to give. Hey, what gives at AL? The Lynx bow their backs with the Wolverines. The Saints gearing up for the postseason, courtesy of Clarinda. Indian Hills pays a courtesy call to Iowa Western, and the Reavers hang up the phone. The men's soccer team hangs one on Northeast, ×2. Hey, twice as nice for the ladies, 2 days apart.
Hi, I'm Emily Fulmer. I play for the Reavers soccer team. Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now.
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to this latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. Road trip once again for Iowa Western. The number 16 Reavers look to turn another page just outside Chi-Town, Chicago. And number 6 DuPage looking for a little payback for these last few years. Now, Iowa Western looks to take another step towards the top of the rankings, a place the Reavers have lived, you could say, these last few years. For more, here's IWTV student Cole, the answer, McAfee.
Iowa Western hits the road to face another top 10 team. First quarter, DuPage to punt, and blocked by Dominic Wilson, sets up the Reavers at the Chaparral's 42. Fourth and goal, Zach Martin takes the risk and gets the reward. Malcolm Moore with his second touchdown of the season. The visitors getting in the groove, holding on to a 7-0 lead at the end of one. The dark side allows nothing. Abe Freeman and the defense 4 sacks overall. 7-0 Iowa Western at the break. Third quarter, all Reavers. Big Blue drives 95 yards in 21 plays. Martin to Ray Gray. John Nazamba caps it off from the 1 yard out. PAT no good. 13-0 early in the fourth. Here comes the roller coaster that Iowa has been on all season. Home team Devin O'Hare pass gets tipped off by a Reaver defender, but Kristen Caver-Williams snags it for a touchdown. Now it's 13-7. DuPage comes back into it like a cannon.
Ray Gray in the backfield, and it'll be
Marquise Washington picks off Zach Martin. 4 plays later, O'Hare puts up another TD, this time to Manny Grant, but the Chaparrals miss the extra point. It's all tied up. Tied late in the fourth. The Reavers know what to do.
35, Malcolm Moore still on his feet to the 30. Malcolm Moore to the 25, spin move inside the 20, riding his defender down to the 15, and a huge run by Malcolm Moore after the
Moore sets up the Reavers at the DuPage 10-yard line. John Nazambo, the freshman, with his second touchdown of the day. 2013 Iowa Western. The dark side takes over. The defense gives up just 197 yards. The Reavers hold off the Chaparrals 20-13.
About 5 weeks or 6 weeks ago, everybody counted us out. They're like, there's no way. Okay, we're 0-2. It's not the Iowa Western of old. We get a chance to play number 6 ranked team in the country that's unbeaten, and to open up some eyes to some people that Iowa Western is not in bad shape. Our games are a lot closer maybe than they used to be, but we're still in good shape.
I mean, every time the fourth quarter and they go down and score, you could feel it. It's the same thing every time. But I'm proud of our guys. We didn't I made an interception. The kid made a good play, but then we came back out there once they tied it, and we went down, marched the field, and scored.
Really, the fourth quarter, we just had to keep pushing. It was really who wanted it more, and Iowa Western wanted it more. It feels great. It feels great to go 8 hours back home with a win. It feels great. Now we got to throw this away and go to Hutch and put the deal on them.
The Reavers win their 4th game by 7 points or less. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Cole McAfee.
Thanks, Cole. Now, this time of year, you take them any way you can get them. Another heart stopper for the Reavers. But then again, we wouldn't have it any other way this season. Zach Martin, another pretty good game. Touchdown, but one key pick. John Nazambo, just under 100 yards, takes a cheap shot in the fourth quarter, leaves the game, but then comes back to score the winning touchdown. Hey, and how about that defense? The dark side allows just 19 yards on the ground, gives up a total of just 197. Great effort and on the road. So Iowa Western is now 8-0 against DuPage all time. Moving on up when the next rankings come out. Hey, statement game for the Iowa Western volleyball team as well. But first, the Lynx try, and try again when we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council of Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore. And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
Lewis Central makes the trip to Johnston. And remember last year, the Titans here slayed the Dragons 31-28 at LC. Now, since the jump up in class, Duggan and the guys have done pretty well. LC has won a lot of close games, and this time around, on the other side of the equation this time, as Johnston returns the second half kickoff 63 yards and then later scores on a 9-yard touchdown pass, and it holds up. The Dragons stop the Titans 7-0. Now QB Kenny McMahon runs for 100 yards, and LC outgains the home team. The visitors, though, drive the ball to the Johnston 12-yard line with time running out and then fumble it away. Now the Titans drop to 5-3, 2-2 in district play. Now Lewis Central's playoff seeding still up in the air. And hey, when was the last time the Titans O-show fails to score? And then again, there's the Lynx. I mean, AL's had some tough losses as well this season. Here's IWTV student Dylan, Jersey boy, Hall.
Abraham Lincoln trying to snap a 4-game losing streak in its final home game of the season. After an early AL field goal, Sioux City West gets on the board. Quarterback Noah McWell finds Jalen Roseland for the 23-yard touchdown. Visitors go up 6-3. The home team responds in the second quarter. Sophomore Jasper Stottlemyre scores to put the Lynx back up 10-6 at the half. Abraham Lincoln picks up where it left off to open the third quarter. Stottlemyre gets in again. The sophomore finishes with 124 yards and 2 scores. AL extends its lead 17-6. The Wolverines find a way to stay alive. McWell tosses for his second score of the day, 42 yards to Karenz Dunson to make it 17-14 at the end of 3. The Lynx trying to keep the game out of reach. Fourth quarter, senior quarterback Josh Krabby goes deep to Devin Logan, a 39-yard scoring play. Home team back up 23-14. Minutes later, McWell, who had over 200 yards on the day, hits Sammy Blakey to bring West back within a score. Less than 2 minutes left. The Lynx a chance to go up by 5. Bad snap. Logan completes the pass, but it's fumbled away and the Wolverines recover. Sioux City West has a chance to drive 96 yards to win the game. 45 seconds to go. 4th down and 9. McWell continues his late game heroics, finding Dunson for a 40-yard pass. A few plays later, 23 seconds to go. The senior quarterback again spins into the end zone. Visitors take the lead. Abraham Lincoln gets one last chance. Krabby heaves it deep. It's caught by Devin Logan, but the clock runs out and the Lynx drop another one, 27-23.
Well, I'm proud of their effort. You know, it's been a grind. It's been a tough season. The last few weeks, you know, we've lost by 3 in overtime, lost by 3 last week at the end of the game, and now you lose by 4 tonight. And we had the lead going into it, you know, so it's been a tough season. It's been a tough end.
I think we have stuff to build on. We have a lot of seniors leaving, but we have some other people stepping up. And I think it's going to be a good year next year, and we still have one more game to prove to ourselves that we can win.
AL's heartbreaking season continues. The Lynx have now lost 3 games by 4 points or less. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Hall.
Thanks, Dylan. Now to St. Albert. Of course, injuries have just killed the Falcons these last few years. Will they once again derail the Birds this season? St. Albert 21, Westwood 14. Eli, the Flying Finn, another good game. 12 carries, 116 yards, and what proved to be the winning touchdown in the fourth quarter. Now, Glenn Bertleson, a couple of big plays on defense. In fact, Coach Colgett said the senior played perhaps his best game ever as a Falcon. So the Birds are back in the playoffs, and I'm not surprised. I mean, the culture is there in place up on the hill, and St. Albert is St. Albert. Thomas Jefferson trails 8th-ranked Ankeny 14-12 after 1, and then it's all over. The Hawks win it going away 49-12. Tyler Moore, couple of nice TD runs for the Jackets, and Vincent Puterbaugh, nice game on the D side. Next week for TJ, a winnable game at home against Ames. Turning to some volleyball, St. Albert is looking good. You see, the Saints are winning the matches they're supposed to win. Here's IWTV student Dylan, the future, Lindbergh.
St. Albert closing out their regular season at home against Clarinda on senior night. Cardinals bringing the heat early in the first set as Maddie leads with the kill. Teams knotted up at 3. Saints get a little spark. Sydney McLaren slams it down. Home team up 11-8. St. Albert finishes off set 1 on a 6-1 run to win 25-18. Set 2, Lexi Petrie serving it up. Ace serve. Saints lead 6-2. Clarinda's Lauren Blair, who had 8 kills in the match, trying to keep it close. 13-5 home team. Senior Paige Beacom with a team-high 10 kills buries it home as St. Albert runs away in set 2 to win 25-13. Third set, Saints continue their dominance as Beacom with the kill. Home team up 14-8. Cardinals trying to keep themselves in it as Lauren Blair spikes it down. 16-11 St. Albert. The Saints end the set on a 9-4 run. Home team wins 25-15 and completes the sweep in the match.
You always want your seniors to go out on their last home regular season match with a win. It means the world to them, and it's ultimately what they're going to remember the rest of their lives is how that last match at home regular season went for them.
All the seniors have worked so hard, and everyone under us has worked hard too, so the fact that we got the win just means a lot to us and as a team.
I mean, we prepare as if it was any other team that we've played this season. We do the same thing before every game, so we're focused on ourselves, not their record.
St. Albert finishes out the regular season at 20-6. The Saints will host the winner of Underwood or Logan Magnolia on October 27th. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Lindbergh.
Thanks, D. So the Saints come marching in with another 20-win season. Coach Angie and the girls 20-6. The Titans sit at 28-5. Now second-ranked and reigning state champ Harlan knocks off number 4 Lewis Central in 2 to win the Titan invite. Abraham Lincoln 10 wins against 33 losses. Thomas Jefferson 3 better at 13-20 as the second season's just about here. Let's head back outdoors. The 5th-ranked soccer team in the country, a couple of big home matches. And speaking of big, 2 words, Indian Hills. After the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team.
GeniEd SportsMed. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist GeniEd SportsMed invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. GeniEd SportsMed.
Get your ass, please. You're not in here. Yes, I am. Move. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't, because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
Your future is here at CBTV. You're in the game. You take the shots. It's your story. The Media Studies program at Iowa Western. Real reality TV starring you. For more information, go to iwcc.edu. Okay, so here's the deal. The Iowa Western volleyball team can't wait to serve it up against Indian Hills again. Why? Well, you see, the Warriors knocked off the Reavers in mid-September for the first time since 2005. Now, the Hills comes to Canesville ranked 3rd in the nation. So it's payback time for Iowa Western. The 7th-ranked Reavers have to avenge that early season loss and gain home court advantage for the regional tournament. First set, all Iowa Western. The home team 19 blocks on the night, 17-11 Reavers. Gabby Strasseri just puts a roof on it, and Big Blue takes the first set 25-15.
What they do when they get pressure on them, keep the pressure on them, okay? Pass nails right now.
Third-year head coach Alicia Williams liking what she sees. Second set, freshman setter Larissa Ficozzi. Dump kill, 18-17 Reavers. But the visitors right back in the middle, and no doubt. And it's tied at 21. The Warriors win for the last 6 points with the block and flip it around. Indian Hills evens the match 25-23. Iowa Western rallies back. Big Blue, 7-1 run to grab a 16-9 lead. Gabby Strasseri. Now 5 Reavers with at least 2 blocks. Macy Coffey puts her wall up 5 times. And the home team takes the third set 25-18. The block party continues in the fourth. Taylor Leesmeyer and Ficozzi, rejection with affection. The Abby and Gabby show continues. Both Bergston and Strasseri here, 15 kills each. And Iowa Western waxes the Warriors in 4, winning the set and match 25-22.
We watched film. We did research, we did our homework, we made sure that we knew every single rotation, where they're gonna hit, who their go-tos are, and how we're gonna defend it. And we executed it amazingly. We had quite the block party. I mean, we can't, that's the number one thing we worked on in practice in the last month. You know, we gotta block Indian Hills, we gotta block every scenario in practice was Indian Hills.
It meant a lot to us, our team. We really wanted to win. We studied everything about them, and it just feels awesome. She knew we had to play the hardest we've ever played, and she even said in the locker room that that was one of her favorite wins. And so she really wanted that game, and we really wanted that game.
We've beaten some really great teams. That's a great team right there. And I think, you know, I told the girls, I thought that they were better than Tyler. I thought that they were better than some of those other big name teams. So, you know, to win that match, it just kind of proves that we're in the mix.
The Reavers mix it up with the Warriors. Iowa Western sends a message. Not this year. Big Blue then makes the trip to Kansas City and chalk up 4 more at the KC Kansas tournament. The Reavers now 28-5, and Iowa Western has not lost a match in over a month. In fact, Coach Williams and the girls have now won 16 in a row. Now to some soccer. Carver and Company gearing up for the big match at Marshalltown. But first, a flock of Hawks land on the home pitch. For more, here's IWTV student Joel, I want to learn, Divic.
The Iowa Western men's soccer team walks into Reaver Sports Complex riding a 10-game unbeaten run. First half, 9 minutes in, Reavers with the corner. Abubakar Cholombo loops it over to teammate Ali Ibrahim, Iowa Western up 1-0. Later in the first half, Nifagal's corner is met with a header by captain Edgardo Reyes. The home team goes up by 2 within the first 25 minutes, which leads the future stars of the Reaver to show their stuff. Late first half, the visitors come back on the attack. Jeremy Dable dances around in the box and draws a penalty kick, which he slots home easily. The Hawks trail 2-1 at the break, and the Reavers are left looking for answers. Striker Ali Ibrahim provides them in the second half. Freshman finishes his hat trick in just 5 minutes after halftime with easy tap-ins. Iowa Western opens up a big 4-1 lead. The Hawks try to make it a game. After catching the home side on a quick counter, Mario Cortez calmly scores to make it 4-2, but that's how it ends. The Reavers outshoot Northeast 25-6, but veteran head coach Jordan Carver not entirely happy with the victory.
Honestly, we've done this for 4 years straight now, so it's actually a discouraging year. I think we're getting close though. I mean, I know the guys really want it, and I know they're discouraged because they're not scoring. Hopefully the floodgates open up here as we get close to the postseason.
Felt fulfilling because it was the first hat trick, and the coach even made a bet to get the first hat trick, so it feels good.
The Reavers then travel to Marshalltown. Iowa Western and the Tigers battle to another scoreless draw. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Joel Devitt.
Thanks, Joel. Up next, our play of the week. What's it going to be this time? Hey, another good week for the ladies? Kicking it once again on the other side.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. September 27th, Papa Roach and headliner Five Finger Death Punch rock Council Bluffs. Then rock opera takes the stage with the return of TSO November 18th. Over at the Convention Center, over 200 exhibitors are on hand at the Callahan Craft Show. And October 18th, vendors aspire to inspire at the Wedding Essentials Idea Show. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
That's low, that's low. That's low and below the top.
Look out for the Iowa Western women's soccer team. The Reavers and first-year head coach Adam Sanchez have been taking no prisoners. That's right. Now, Big Blue dropped its first match of the season, and after a couple of ties, Iowa Western has ripped off 12 straight wins. And during that time, the Reavers have scored 69 goals and given up just 2. For more, here's IWTV student Colin finding his way. Boren.
The 5th-ranked Iowa Western women roll into the next matchup against Utah State University Eastern. First half, 10 minutes into the match, Maria Martinez does it all by herself. The sophomore from Columbia puts it in, Reavers up 1-0. USU with a chance to respond off a corner kick, header goes wide right. The home team heads into the half with 6 shots overall. Second half, 57th minute, Iowa Western misses the lob, but Raven Hernandez is there to tap it in, 2-0 Iowa Western. Reaver keeper Haley Johnson takes care of the rest. Big Blue with 13 shots overall. Iowa Western blanks the Golden Eagles 2-0.
I feel like we've improved so much, so we are we're gotten a lot more strong, but I honestly see so much more improvement, and I can see this team going so much further.
There's always room for improvement, but the group has come so far, but they're not satisfied. They know they can be better, and they know they have to be better.
Iowa Western has outscored opponents 71-2 in the past 13 games. For Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Colin Bourne. Now, here's Drake Curry.
It's a windy fall day. The Iowa Western women's soccer team ready to battle with number 9 Monroe. Early first half, the Tribunes on the attack. Ashley Williams hits the post. Little later, Kawamba Sal with the rollback. The sophomore from Switzerland with the shot. Haley Johnson with the save. The Reavers with their chances. Amelia Fulmer with the left foot just over the crossbar. 18 minutes left in the half. Christina Moreno with the cross. But the keeper gets in the way. Iowa Western with 3 shots in the first half. The visitors just 2. Reavers with 6 shots overall. Early second half. Raven Hernandez bounces one in front of the net. 56th minute. Fulmer to Samantha Guadarrama. The freshman slipped it just past the keeper. Home team is on the board. 1-0. Monroe finishes with 7 shots overall. The Tribunes pull their keeper late in the match, but it's not enough. The Reavers clear it and get the 1-0 victory.
I had quite a bit of space in front of me, and I saw the back line shifting, and I just saw Sam staying out wide, so put the ball in for her.
We like it when teams come at us, and they were pretty kind of direct for us, so that was easy for us, but not an easy game to get up there. We feel very fortunate to get out of here with a 1-0 win.
5th-ranked Iowa Western has now won 14 straight. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Drake Curry.
Thanks, Drake. Now it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by the University. The Lynx band together to tackle the Wolverines. Now, 4th quarter, Josh Krabby lays it out for Devin Logan. Got it. A 39-yard scoring play. Now, Sioux City West comes back to stun Abraham Lincoln 27-23, but still, Josh Krabby, Devin Logan with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by the University. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. Now, I don't know about you, but these shows are just becoming a blur. I mean, a lot of stuff, a lot of games, a lot of new faces, a lot of new names, and it's not even Halloween yet. Now, remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Zach Harper Blunt. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.